Hi, welcome to Sikkhon.com. In today's class, we will learn how we can hide a column or a row in our important documents in MS Excel. We will also learn how we can print our important documents after hiding the row or column. Then we will learn how we can send those documents with hiding those rows and columns which we don't need to show to the client. So, let's start with today's class. If you look at the screen carefully, then you can notice that there are 5 rows and 5 columns present here. Now see, there are some times when we want to hide some of our columns in our important documents. For example, if I am preparing a chart where I have given purchase cost and profit. Now these purchase costs are very important and some companies like to keep it private, because there are some cases where you don't want to show or hide your purchase money. So you can use this process to hide the row or column that has the purchase money from the customer. Or you can hide any row or column when you are working with lots and lots of rows or columns according to your convenience. Now suppose if you want to send some documents or print them, then at the time you want to hide some rows or columns. So in these types of cases, you can easily use this process and work according to your convenience. Now, let's have a look on the document in our screen. We have already learned in our previous videos how to create documents like this. Then we learned the sum function. So now we are going to learn about hiding a column. First we have product name, product detail, purchase cost and price profit. Now I want to print the document, but I have some conditions. I want to hide my purchase cost column or the purchase cost row that is here. So it is very simple. What we need to do, we will need to click on the column which we want to hide. After clicking on the column, we will right-click on our mouse. Then we will get two options, Hide and Unhide. Now, if we click on the Hide option, we can see immediately our column will disappear. So now if we want to go to Print Preview, say Print Preview here. As because my printer is already been connected, that's why this view is coming here. So now, if we look carefully, the result which has appeared here. So in this print preview, we can see that a purchase column has been disappeared. So now, if we want to print, our purchase column will not appear in the printed file. So when we hide the column, our column has disappeared. And we can also see that there's A, B and D and no C here. So by looking at this, you can understand that which column has been hidden here. Similarly, if I want to hide any row from here. For example, if you don't want to print the item 2, then we'll simply right-click on the item 2 and then press hide. Then we can see that row number 5 has disappeared from the screen. So now how will we bring back these? We just learned to hide the columns, but now we want to bring the column or the row back to our screen. So for doing that, we have to see which column has disappeared from our document. We can see that we don't have the C column here, so we can understand it is hidden. What we will do is select B and D column, between which our C column which has been hidden, we will drag and select the columns that is before and after the C column. Then we will right-click on our mouse and click on Unhide. Then we will see that our hidden column, like our purchase column which had been hidden, has started to appear on the screen now. Now we can see that our row has not appeared on the screen as because we have just unhidden the column here. So we will follow the same process to unhide our second item, that is row number 5, so we can see it has appeared on the screen. So in this way, we can hide our important rows and important columns from our important documents. Or, while at the time of printing, if we want to edit those rows and columns which are not required in the prints. So we can hide those important rows and important columns instead of deleting them and printing. So we can simply just hide the rows and columns and then we can print or send those documents to the client that we want. So we can use one more process to hide them. Suppose we have one more column here. Now I want to send the product and selling quantity only from this sheet. So what we are going to do in that case? Say we want to hide these 3 columns here. So we will select them and then go to View. Actually, we have to go to Data to get the option. So let's go to Data. In Data, we get an option called Group. So if we click on Group, so we can see that these 3 columns have come under one group. Now here we have a minus sign. So if we click here, then we can see that our group has disappeared on the screen. And here we don't need to right-click on the mouse. Here we get a show option on the screen, which is a plus sign. So we can easily show or hide our columns. Now as we have the plus symbol on top, if we just click on that, then our hidden group will be easily visible on the screen. The hidden columns will appear on the screen. So this was for grouping. If we want to work technically, then we can form a group and work accordingly. Then we can work in whatever form we like, be it group or hidden or unhidden. Then we have one more process of hiding. That is, if you want to hide all your data, then all we need to do is simply press Ctrl and 9. When we press Ctrl plus 9, our entire workflow or data sheet will get disappeared. Then if we again press Ctrl Shift 9, then it will get visible. In case if we forget the shortcut, then we can easily go to View and work from there. The menu bar has an option called Hide, so if we click, then our entire document will get disappeared. In the same way, if we press on Unhide, now we can see we have a pop-up in front of us, Book 1, which is the name of the document that we were using in front of us. So Unhide Workbook, it means the document which we have hidden. It is asking us if we want to show it or not. If we select and press OK, then we will see that our document is visible again. So in this way, from our important documents, we can hide any column and work on them. And then if we want, we can print them as well. So we can hide our useless data or the important data from printing. Using all these ways, we can keep those data hidden from printings. Thank you for watching Sikkhon.com.